So I heard T.D. Jakes once say that value is demonstrated by sacrifice. And I want you to think about that this week. And I want you to think about what's valuable enough to you that you're willing to sacrifice for. One of the things I hear a lot that I really struggle with, the reason I do what I do is I really want people to understand that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. None of us is superhuman. Unless you're Dustin, then he's a superhuman. But in my case, I am not a superman. I've been blessed to do a lot of different things in my life, and I want other people to experience that breaking those ceilings and getting through and turning those ceilings into floors. But one of the things I hear a lot is, hey, Ara, of course you can do that. You're an airborne ranger. You can do things like this. And what I want people to understand is, for example, yes, I have quite a few jumps under my belt, but when I stood in an aircraft at 15,000 feet or 1,200 feet or 1,000 feet or whatever it was, I was no less fearful standing in that door getting ready to go out of that airplane than anybody else. No soldier getting out of an aircraft at any altitude is any less fearful than anybody else. The only difference between the soldier that gets out and that person that doesn't do it is that the soldier has decided that the value of what they are doing in serving their nation is worth the sacrifice of what it might cost to do it. In other words, their value overcomes and supersedes the fear. And that's what I want to challenge you with today. It's not that we're superhuman. It's the value of what we're doing has overcome and superseded the fear of doing it. And I want you to look this week at what is valuable to you. What are you willing to sacrifice for? Is it your family? How important are they to you? Is it your job? Is it the service in your community? I want you to identify those things. And then I want you to identify is what's holding you back from being the best you can be in those areas. Because a lot of time, our fear overrides the sacrifice. I would do this, but... And what I want to help you with this week is get the but out of the lexicon. And let's just do what we value. And if you value it, then it's worthy of the sacrifice. And I want you to think about that. Sacrifice, value is demonstrated by sacrifice. I want you to identify this week what value is worthy of your sacrifice. And then I want you to eliminate the obstacles. Have a great week, folks. We'll see you soon.